Alright, let's see here. Where's that to-do list? What the... Oh, okay. It says number 2, so... If that's number 2, where's number 1? Oh, here it is. Hello, everybody. 1 year and 8 days ago, I started doing this crap, so I gotta finish. And I know it's been forever. Everybody who's commented, everybody who even left questions, probably forgot they did, or forgot their questions, or may not even watch me anymore. So I gotta do these. So let's go. Let's get started. Our Nedsome Dude asks, "What is your favorite previous gaming system, as not the Wii, PS3, or Xbox 360?" I would probably have to say the PlayStation 2. Not only do I think it has like maybe the best catalog of games, I think was the best, at least on from a pure hardware standpoint and how long it's lasted. And Sony, I really respect them as a company because they're supporting their PlayStation 2 still. They're actually still releasing games for it, I think, and they're going to be supporting it for repairs and stuff for a while. Whereas like 360, Xbox 360 people have Microsoft has simply washed their hands of the original Xbox. They practically don't even acknowledge its existence, which I think is wrong. But what are you going to do? So I would say PlayStation 2. Okay. Doctoroo1 asks, "What game consoles, including handheld ones, do you have?" I think I might have done this already, but I kind of have a lot. Okay. Wii, Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, including handheld ones. Jeez. N64, Super Nintendo. I think I have a Nintendo somewhere. Game Boy Color. I'm only going to count working systems or systems that I regularly pick up. I have a Game Boy Advance SP, a DSi. I think that's it because I got rid of my GameCube. Oh, did I say original Xbox? If I didn't, then that too. So, yeah. So I have a decent amount. Probably more than I should have. But there you go. Alright, Tyler131307 asks, "LOL, that's a dumb question, no offense, seeing how it's on your channel, it says..." It's not a question. Poppin... Did you... Poppin Tags 3 asks, "Are you in college?" Yes. Poppin Tags 3 also asks, "LOL, sorry, bad question, but what do you think about Resident Evil 5? I really enjoyed Resident Evil 5. When those questions were asked, it was a relevant question. But I've stated what I think of it in my. I thought it was one of the 10 best games of 2009. I think it's great. I think they should have made it a little bit more tolerable if you were playing by yourself. It's kind of prohibitively great in that it's only great if you're playing with somebody else. But I love Mercenaries mode. They took all the stuff that Resident Evil 4 did right and improved upon it. Really good graphics. I don't think it's as classic as Resident Evil 4, but I still think it's a great game. Oslam, 3A's. Or AAA Slam, maybe. AAA Slam 55 asks, "If you could fuse with any other LPer, who would you fuse with?" Well, I wouldn't fuse with Odin because we're the same people and we'd just end up looking like either one of us. If I could fuse with any other LPer, who would you fuse with? I would probably fuse with Dark-Minded Sith, because he has always expressed certain longing to have a red beard, so I would fulfill that for him. So it's not a very selfish reason, but I would fuse with Dark-Minded Sith probably, or Jeff Lars. I don't know why. Hey man, you call me up, we'll fuse sometime. Yeah. All right, Tolstoyevsky, one of my original subscribers, asks, "Do you have it?" Oh yeah, I have it. Don't know how else to answer that one. SMOTP asks, "Why are you so awesome?" Oh man, this is like the third time someone's asked me this. Again, ask my parents. They'll probably know. They're probably why. Um, Stealth Knight asks, "Hey Griff, my question to you is this: How much longer do you think you will be doing LPs?" I really haven't. I've obviously given it consideration, but I don't think I'm going to stop anytime soon. I would maybe to the end of college, maybe, or until I get bored of it, or until I die. Until I will say this: until it gets to the point where it's ridiculous that I'm still doing it. That's not a good way to word it, really, but like, I'll probably stop once it's right for me, and so I can't really give you like a date or a time. So yeah. Slim Kirby asks, "Is your princess in another castle?" The princess is always in another castle, isn't it, Slim Kirby? You know what I'm talking about. You 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 bust your ass in World 1, she's not there. You bust your ass in World 2, not there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, never there, but somehow Bowser's always there protecting a toad, like you care, you know. And then, by the time you get to the 8th world, you're sure you got a lot of lives, but you're so, you're tired, and you're probably abusing drugs for this woman. And when you finally get her, she pretty much says thank you and goes off. And yeah. Princess is always in another castle. Always. Spider Fairy, spelled in all caps without an E for spider. "You look really sexy." Well, it's this face, XD, you know. "You look really sexy. If you had to choose between $1,000,000 and being able to fly, which would you choose and why?" Being able to fly, I mean, being able to fly would be fun, don't get me wrong, if I could just jump out and fly anywhere. It wouldn't be very practical because you would always have like press coverage and stuff like that, and people would always be trying to figure out the secret of your power, and you'd probably have crazy fans who would like want to wear your skin or something like that. You'd be in the tabloids. It'd be a big, big mess. And so I would choose $1,000,000 because I could probably do more with $1,000,000 than with an ability to fly. It's all about practicality for me. Okay. Walkthrough Junkie 216 asks, "What is your favorite Legend of Zelda boss?" Ooh, boy, that's a good question. I was read the question and I expected it to say game. I'd be like, Ocarina of Time, boom. Oh boy, favorite. Okay, one of them that's really sticking in my head is Godan maybe from Wind Waker. It was a really the steps to beat him were really fun. It was like you're fighting a giant like Armos that floats around. You had like arrow his hands, and then you had arrow his eyes and throw a bomb in. I don't know. I liked it. Maybe wouldn't be so good now. I'm pretty sure he was quite easy. Oh boy, I really like end bosses. I think end bosses are really fun in the Zelda games. Like I loved the sword fights with Ganon in Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I thought those were done really well. Boy, favorite Legend of Zelda boss. Probably would take more time than I have here to tell you with certainty what my favorite Legend of Zelda boss is. But I would say maybe like a couple of the Ganons, and I really liked fighting Vati in Minish Cap. That was a good good boss fight. Yeah, any of those. Hope that's a good enough answer. Dragon Soul 89 asks, "Are you the milkman?" No. Boyd Cooper is the milkman. Also, Odin's Back 33. Deatheros 3 asks, "What do you prefer, pie or cake?" Pake! People who watch Vlogbrothers know that one. I guess I'm more of a pie person, although I also like cake. I like white cake over chocolate cake. But I think I would, if someone had like, okay, my favorite cake, which is probably like wedding cake, or like marble wedding cake, because wedding cake's always really good. If someone had like my favorite cake and my favorite pie, which is probably pecan pie, maybe apple, is probably a close second, I would take the pie. Chubby's Rule 4 asks, "Do you think the milkman's milk is really delicious?" I think it is actually delicious, if that's what you mean. If you mean that it is exceedingly delicious, I'm not sure. He just said that it's delicious. It's the government's still out on that one. So, Crystal Chris the Wise asks, "What is your favorite Pokemon?" My favorite Pokemon is number 149, Dragonite. It's always been my favorite. I like that you have to work to get him because he only evolves at like 50 something, and he knew good moves, and he was kind of hard to catch because you had to have the Super Rod and go to the Safari Zone, get a Dratini, or get one from the Gamble place. So yeah, he's my favorite. One more question. You fail asks, "Can you imitate an owl?" Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hopefully you didn't mean like Kapora Gabora or something. I got a cough, and I gotta go, so I'll see you guys later. No, I don't smoke. Ugh.
If you want some